Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cheryl. If you're new, welcome to the C Squad. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. Today we're back with another vlog. It is gonna be a day in the life of me writing my master's dissertation. Before we get into it, please subscribe to my channel. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so it's been a while since I vlogged. It doesn't feel like that in the videos, but for me it's been about 2 weeks. And the last time I saw you guys, I had 7 assignments due, but in the last 3 weeks I have been able to complete everything. I submitted my last assignment yesterday, so it is just my dissertation and my exam left for us to do. Today's actually going to be my first day planning out my dissertation. I had a meeting with my supervisor last week, which went really well. We went over my research proposal. He was happy with my hypotheses, my methodology, and the ways I'm going to be collecting and analyzing the data. So I have a really specific and clear vision of my dissertation now, so I feel a little bit more comfortable about writing it. So I just want to use today to plan it out, look for journal articles for my literature review, because now I have a clearer vision in mind of what I actually want for my literature review. It's just going to be a pretty chill study / planning my dissertation vlog. So I want to start out today by planning the outline of my dissertation using Notion. If you guys have watched some of my other study vlogs, you'll know that before doing any assignment, I like to read the assignment brief a few times and make detailed notes about what the aim of the report is, what my deliverables are, and what key points I need to mention in my report. I don't have the official dissertation brief yet. I actually don't even have access to the dissertation module on Moodle yet, because they need to confirm that you've passed stage 1 first before they give you access, so I have to wait for them to mark all my assignments and my exam first. Luckily, we had a module called Research Methods and Consulting Skills that was supposed to help us prepare for our dissertation. They gave us a breakdown of each section and what the word count should be for each section. To get a more specific idea for the outline of my dissertation, I went online to look at the general outline of other dissertations similar to my topic. I found a great website called Scribr that gave me a few tips of what to include in each section. So I'll have that website linked down below if you are interested. I went through all that information and put it in a new dissertation page on my Notion setup. I have loved using Notion for my master's degree because it's really helped me stay organized and on top of all of my deliverables. I also love how cute and customizable everything is. So you'll see when I give you a walkthrough of the dissertation page, but I used Canva to create the covers and I think it ended up looking so cute. Not only is it aesthetic, but I think it's going to help me stay on track and organized when it comes to writing my dissertation. I did spend a lot of time working on the Notion page, which might seem like a waste of time to some people, but I think planning is a really important step in anything you do in life. So I like to take my time with the stage, and I find that arranging my notes in an aesthetically pleasing way actually makes me more productive. Okay, so I'm done working on my Notion setup. I'm just going to give you guys a quick little walkthrough. So this is specifically for my dissertation module, which is this course code. And I've got my due date, I've got the word count, and then I've got the chapters. I made these little covers using Canva, and essentially for you to get the cards to look like this, you just press the / key and you go down to gallery view, and that's what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like after. So for each chapter of my dissertation, I've got checkboxes for each element that I need to include in each section. So this is for the executive summary. Then we've got the same thing for the introduction. I've also put the recommended word count that was given to us, just so that I can stay within the word count, because I like to talk. I can easily write 20,000 words, so that will just keep me on track. We've got the same thing for the literature review. Chapter 3 is methodology. Chapter 4 are findings. Chapter 5 is the discussion, and chapter 6 is the conclusion. Then below everything for the chapters, I have my timeline. Now this is really important because I need to stay on track with this. I need to get this submitted on time. This is my first time actually using the timeline feature in Notion. So this you can find over here under database. That's how I created that. So we've got the different times that I'm going to be doing everything, like the intro and the literature review, and then when I start my methodology, data collection, data analysis, and when I write my findings and discussion, also my conclusion. And then I've put about 2 weeks for me to finalize everything and submit it, and that's also when I'm going to work on my executive summary, so hopefully I can get everything done on time. Then below the timeline, I've just got examples of other dissertations that I can look at just for the structure. So that's pretty much the setup. I actually got the idea to do this from another YouTuber that I was watching. She's she's doing her PhD. I watch way too much YouTube. Her name is Kaylin Grace Apple, historian in training. So that's where I got the idea to use Notion to plan my dissertation. So I feel really organized. I feel like I have an idea of what I want to do. Now I think I'm gonna go and look for some journal articles because now I have a clearer idea. I kind of need articles that are more aligned to exactly what I'm writing about. So I'm gonna go through different databases and look for some journal articles. Also, I'm not wearing them right now because I hate the glare that they give in the camera. It's the worst. But I'm wearing my blue light glasses because I have been having the worst headaches. And when I was home, I remembered, oh my god, I have blue light glasses that I haven't used in centuries. So I've been using them lately and the headaches have subsided, so it is working. Also, I got a mouse. I got a mouse because my finger was getting so sore. It's like so bad, especially in the last 2 weeks because I had 1,000,001 assignments to do. I was spending like 10 to 12 hours on my laptop continuously, and it really does cause a strain on your eyes and on your fingers and hands and wrists. This is actually from Amazon. My dad got it for me, so shout out to him. I'll have it linked down below because it has honestly been a lifesaver. I'm gonna get a coffee before I start doing this because I'm exhausted. By the way, you guys, I was listening to Taylor Swift's new album. Well, it's not really that new by the time I've posted this video, but it just came out today. I was listening to it as I was doing my Notion template. I finished it. Then I went on Twitter to see what the girls were saying. And then I found out that it's actually like a double feature. So there are actually 15 more songs. So now I'm listening to that as we do the journal article thing. By the way, the Notion tour is coming. I'm filming it on Monday, so it's coming. Probably, is it the next video? What's my schedule saying? Yes, the Notion tour is the next video, so stay tuned, subscribe, hit the notification bell because it will be next week's video. Okay, so 2 hours later, we've got a whole bunch of articles to read through. I'm gonna take a break for lunch though. Okay, so my lunch break is over. I'm thinking for the rest of the afternoon, I'm gonna continue working on the journal articles, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the study room. I've actually not gone to the study room to actually study. I went there for the sip and paint that we did a few weeks ago, but this will actually be my first time studying there. I'm gonna check out the vibes, see if it's actually quiet, see if anybody uses it. So Kent Business School actually has access to a ton of academic databases to help you find different journal articles and academic papers. If you're curious, I've mainly been using Business Source Ultimate and Procrust One Business to find my articles since they are business specialist databases. So they have thousands of articles related to marketing, whether it's influencer marketing, user-generated content, search engine optimization, anything social media related. I used Google Scholar a lot for my dissertation during my undergraduate degree, but I definitely prefer these databases. Also, make sure to find articles that are peer-reviewed and full text because that will make your life so much easier. I made the mistake of spending this first day reading through the articles and highlighting information. I actually think it's better to read through them and write your dissertation, specifically the literature review, at the same time. That way you can actually get stuff written down and not just leave it in your head. If you guys have ever written a master's dissertation before, I'd appreciate any tips you could leave in the comments down below because obviously it's my first time writing one at this level and I'm trying to figure it out as I go along. So yeah, I would definitely really appreciate it. Okay, so that was the study room. That was a nice change of pace. I really like the decor and the way it's set up. The interior designer went off. It definitely was not as quiet as my own room, so I don't know how often I will be studying there because I don't know if it's the most work-friendly environment, let's just say. But I think we did pretty well for our first day writing my dissertation, you guys. I think I've made progress. I have direction and I have a plan. What is that saying? If you I never know sayings. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we've got the planning part down. We'll just see how well the writing part goes, but it's fine. For the rest of the evening, I'm going to edit my video. It's my weekend in my life. We are this close to wrapping up the music section. I also need to do a little bit of a voiceover. Testing, 1, 2, 3. So for reference, the only virtual racing I've ever done is the ones at the arcade. We have finally made it to the end of the day. It is almost 7 p.m. I am so tired. I could pass out. But thank you so much for joining me again with another day in my life. If you want to see more videos of me talking about my dissertation, writing my dissertation, let me know because we're going to be doing it for the next few months. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the C Squad and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!